Hey guys, so in this video I'm giving you guys a tutorial on how to make a thumbnail in Photoshop. So let's just begin. So basically you guys will need two things, and one of them will be my 100 subscriber graphics pack, as well as the Supreme 50k graphics pack. And these two graphics packs are completely free. I'll put them in the description. And the reason why we're using graphics pack is just so we don't have to go on, Google Images and search up everything. If we could just go on these graphics pack, it's more convenient. So the first thing that I would do is get a background, and I'll just go to my graphics pack over here, and I'm gonna hide the disclaimer and the cover, and I'm gonna go over to Call of Duty wallpapers and open that, and I'm gonna pick a wallpaper, which I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah, that looks nice, so I'm gonna right click it and I press duplicate layer, and here where it says destination, press the document where you're gonna make your thumbnail, and for me it's called Untitled 1, and press OK, and it's gonna be over here. So I forgot to mention this, the size of your document should be 1920 by 1080. So just go File, New, and then create a document that's 1920 by 1080 pixels. But anyways, so next thing you guys can do, or what I would do, is go over to my graphics pack here, and I would get rid of all of this, get rid of the wallpapers, and I'll go over to color corrections, and I'm gonna pick some color corrections or a filter or whatever. And I'm gonna pick these two, I guess. These two look pretty nice, so I'm gonna select these two by holding down shift, and I'm gonna right click them and press duplicate layers, and same thing as before, go to where it says destination, and here where it says documents, change that to the Untitled 1, which is the name of the document I'm making my thumbnail on. So press OK, and it should be here. So that looks pretty nice, I guess. So now what I'm gonna do is go to the bottom right corner here, and there's this little circle here where it's half white, half black, and I press that, and go to hue/saturation, and I'm gonna press colorize down here and turn the saturation up a bit, and I'm gonna leave it as red because I want it to be red. It could be any color you want, just drag this anywhere. So I'm gonna turn the saturation to about 60 or 50, yeah, 60 or 70 actually. Yeah, 70 looks decent, so I'm gonna press the X here. So now I'm gonna go over to my graphics pack here, and I'm gonna go to color corrections and go over to the red one, this red color correction, and then same thing as before, duplicate group, and where it says destination, change that to the documents, press OK. And there you go. It should look pretty nice, I guess. It doesn't look the best, but it'll work out. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add some text. So I'm gonna go over to the text tool over here and press that, and I'm going to write what I want to write, and I'm gonna write thumbnail tutorial. So I'm gonna write thumbnail here, press the check mark here, and write that here, and make another text layer that says tutorial, and I spelled that wrong, tutorial. It's kind of hard to type because my microphone is in front of me, but press the check mark, and I'm going to kind of center these, and just like that, and there you go. So this in itself, it's actually a pretty good thumbnail, but it's kind of, it lacks a bit of something. So I'm gonna go over to the Supreme 50k graphics pack here. I'm gonna hide the main image and disclaimer here, and press and open up the Supreme pack. Now I'm gonna go over to texture/stocks. I'm gonna open that here, and I'm gonna go down to cool stocks, or actually abstract, and I'm gonna find a good stock here as an overlay, and I'm gonna use this one, I guess. And yeah, right click that. You guys get a duplicate layer, select the document destination as the document you're making the thumbnail, press OK, and it should be here. So I'm gonna go over to normal, and where it says normal, you want to change that to overlay or screen. And in this case, I guess overlay works or screen. Just see which one looks better. I guess overlay looks better. And I'm gonna drag that down somewhere here where it looks good. Like here, that looks pretty good, I guess. Oh, I just put it in the group. Just see which looks better. So that looks pretty good. You know, you don't really see it, but it's there. Now I'm gonna go back here and get another overlay here. So I actually get rid of the color corrections here. Hide that. No, actually that's the wrong graphics pack. I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna hide this here. You know, I'm gonna hide it here. Get rid of that. And go over to overlays. And I'm gonna select this one. Yeah, that looks good. Right click that and press duplicate layer, and you guys get it. You know, do that, press OK. And over here, so it's a bit too small, so that's what she said, but I'm gonna make this a bit bigger, and like that. Press the check mark. Go over says normal. I'm gonna pick overlay. Yeah, that looks good. And where it is, it actually looks decent. I'm gonna see, you know, move it around. See which looks better. Ooh, that looks pretty nice actually. I'm gonna leave it like that. So last but not least, the last thing I'm gonna do for this thumbnail is go over to my graphics pack here, and I'm gonna go over to where it says where's it? Patterns. Yeah, over here, patterns. Open that, and I'm gonna use the first one over here, which is like this kind of like plus pattern. And I'm gonna right click it, duplicate it, and then put it there and like that. And once again, this is too small. That's what she said once again. So I'm gonna rasterize it. That's okay. And I'm gonna zoom out here. Just hold Alt and use the scroll wheel. And I'm going to resize this so it's a bit bigger. Oh, I'm resizing the wrong thing. And resize this and just make it bigger like that. Press the check mark. Let's see if it's good. That's pretty good. Right, I'm gonna move this. Actually, I'm gonna first erase it first. So with patterns, you want to erase it so it's not blocking everything, you know. So I'm gonna choose an eraser here, and if it loads here, and then choose that one, and turn the size up like to 200. Right? Yeah, no, that's too small. 400. Yeah, that's very good. So I'm just gonna erase it so it doesn't like block the text or anything. Like that, and like that. So now I'm gonna turn the opacity down for this so it doesn't look horrible. And like that, I'm gonna erase some more, like at the corners. Like that. And now I'm gonna move this down somewhere. And that lets know. Well, I moved the wrong thing once again. I moved this here. Yeah, I guess that looks pretty good. You could barely see it, but you could still, you know, kind of see it. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. This thumbnail looks pretty good. I mean, it's not the best, but it looks pretty decent, you know. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.